You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I am your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm Puwakanan Hotep. And man, we back with another dope show for y'all this evening. I got the Kings in the building today. And I got a special guest I'm going to interview too later on. You know what I'm talking about. But first, man, my first guest, I've been meaning to get at this brother, right? So like I told him when he came in here, his name kept popping up. Throughout other interviews, people have been telling me I need to get at the brother, right? So I had to not wait no more and holler at the brother. So we got nothing other than the God, Tipville, in the building today. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Hey.
Yeah.
I just want to say to the people that was speaking
of that name.
My name in rooms I'm not in.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
That's love.
Straight up.
That's love
Straight
right
like
there,
that.
man. Yeah.
So, man, I just want to start with that. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for that.
Yeah.
And, man, thank you for having me and putting me on your platform.
Yes, sir.
So I feel honored.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Salute to you, God.
No, hey, let's make it happen, brother. So, I'm gonna start off with the name first, Tipville.
Yes.
So, what's the meaning behind Tipville? How you come up with that? What it's all about?
All right, so I'm gonna have to take us back.
Take me back, man.
I'm gonna have to take y'all back, man.
Yeah.
So, man, really, the name comes from Tipper. So, rest in peace to Big Hershey, Jarman Hawkins. Rest in peace. He gave me that name as a joke. I was a running back on freshman team, and I used to tip behind the line. They said, "Hey, Tipper, I mean that's Tipper." I strongly disliked that name.
Yeah.
And it came from the reason I was tipping is because I was going 100 miles per hour. I wouldn't even have given the line enough time to even set up a block.
Right.
So I was like, man, I'm going to change the meaning of that name.
Yeah.
So is later on it became just Tip. And then I was like, you know what? I want to come up with my own clothing brand. And I was like, Tipwear. So, and I was just using Tip because I was like, you know what? They made this out of a joke and watched me just flip the script with it. So, which I did. So, my first clothing brand, it was Tipwear. Then I was like, I want my own thing to say how better I am. Like, they got fantastic and they got spectacular. So, my first name was Tiptacular. So, because I'm like, I'm better than that.
Right.
So, it came and it evolved again to I was like, you know what? I want to change my name. Forget fantastic. Tiptastic.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, again, I'm from the name Tip.
Right.
I was like, again, let's keep evolving. So the next one was that we was hooping. So I only told this story on my own stuff, y'all. I've never told this story kind of like really to anybody else, but, you know, we here.
Yeah.
Artist Access, baby. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, they was showing me disrespect. They was like, man, let them shoot, man. People don't understand. I'm so competitive. I'm a former collegiate athlete, y'all. I went to state in Texas and all that too. But just to speed the story up, they was like, man, let them shoot. I mean, I went in the gym. I started working. I said, y'all ain't about to do me like that. So I was like, man, I'm going to make a troll shirt. This before I even knew what trolling was. Like, I was like, everything I do on the court, I said, I'm going to put it on the back of my shirt. So I did assist, three pointers, rebounds, steals, blocks. The Kimbe Tumbo got the finger wave, right? Everybody, whether you're in the country or the hood, I'm a country boy that was born in the city. They have block party, right?
Right.
Ha! I like to be different. I said, no, I ain't gonna say that. I said, I want to be different. So I was like, Tipville, USA, explicit.
Okay.
At the end, the talk mess. And I put it on merchandise. And I wore it to the gym to hoop them up in. Mm-hmm. Be like, yeah, I'm here.
Right.
So Tipville, rest in peace to my boy P, man. I'm always gonna show love to him because he was a part of the dream.
Yeah.
And that's why I wear these.
Okay.
On the wrist. He was like, man, Tip, man, you should sell that. I say, what? I'm like, for real? He was like, man, yeah, I like that, man. It's cool. I was like, all right. And that's how I got Tipville.
Yeah.
And so I've been using Tipville, basically, man, my clothing brand. I've been marketing myself for so long.
Right.
I'm like, man, ain't nobody coming and getting the juice. I got the juice.
Right.
You know? So Tipville, and then it just kept expanding. So I use it as my name when I'm acting, whether I'm hosting, anything, man, it's Tipville, USA. And it means, y'all, for anybody that ever want to know, like, really behind clothing brands, because a lot of clothing brands, y'all don't know. Right. Y'all be supporting, y'all don't even know the message behind it. Right. The message behind mine is Tipville 413. It means making doubters into believers. Yeah. You know, I've been doubted, man, from my story, man. Yeah. I'm an adopted kid. Yeah. So I even made a shirt. I only got one of them, and it's a shirt in the, you know, because we indigenous people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, adopted. Like, fuck that. Like, because they put these stereotypes on you. Like, if you hear and hear and hear that you are destined to fail. And I was like, nah, I'm above all that. Right. Like, you know, you doubted me. I'm going to prove you wrong every single time. That's gasoline to this fire. Stop playing with me. Yeah. You know, like, you can't dim this light. Right. So I was like, nah, making dollars into believers, 413. In the Bible, Philippians 4:13 means I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's the same meaning. Right. Just my version of it. Right. You know, my version, my book of it. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what Tipville 413 means. Like, it got real power behind it because, like, man, it ain't no such thing as the underdog. Nah. You are the dog. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, don't under me. Right. I'm the dog.
Right. Yes, sir. See, that's what it is, man. Like, all of that shit we go through, the doubters, the fear, the doubt, you turn that into power. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You flip the script on it, turn it into power. And so I had been seeing the name before I put a face to it. Like, I was seeing the name and everything. So I'm like, I didn't know what it was about, but I knew it was something with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. You, like, got to be something better than just, you want to wear some stuff powerful. Like, I'm looking at your, I'm like, damn, I'm like, man, that is hard. Right, and I can feel it. Right. You know, you can feel like real energy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah.
The God frequency, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Yeah. So my brother, we were talking earlier, so you are an actor.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But before you was acting, you was doing the music thing first, right?
Yeah, man. It's like, again,
how many folks know about the music story, about your music past?
Man, you're the first one. You're really about to, like, he really getting some exclusive stuff, dog. Like, before I get into that, I just want to say shout out to my boy Rex, because I was talking to him on the phone. It was one of my peoples. Yeah. And I said, man, I need to do an interview. What? But I said, I only want to interview with certain people. Yeah. And I'm like, how you came at me in the DM, like Peace King. I said, oh, yeah, I'm dealing with a real one. Yeah. I said, I got to do it.
I wanted to say Peace God, but I didn't know where you was at with it yet.
No, you good. Now you good.
But you hit me back
shout
with
out to my boy Anno.
Look, but his response was Peace God. So I said, okay, I know I'm talking to now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So when you came at me like that, I said, oh, yeah. I say, that's the one I got to go to. Mm-hmm. So, yes. So, y'all, I did music. Me and my cousin, man, shout out to Destin, because I was going to hit him up. I was like, man, we probably going to get back on stage. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. Shout out to Blanca's Kitchen. If you're down there in Rosenberg, make sure y'all tap in. She got some other fires, authentic Mexican dishes. Yeah. So tap in, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely go tap in. Them tamales, I'm telling you. And, you know, they can do a little special request, man.
Okay.
So it started with Destin, man. Like I really started, man, Lil Flip. Like, you know, if you from Houston, man, Lil Flip, DJ Screw, you know, Fat Pack, Big Pokey, Mo, of course, you know, UGK, Pimp C, Bun B, Lil Kiki, man, shout out Lil Kiki. I met him when I was younger. Real down to earth, dude, man. Like real down to earth. And that kind of like inspired the music, man. I had like so many like music rap names. I was going by like T-Bone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tip-tacular.
Okay, yeah.
And then that's when I switched it to Tip-tastic. But man, I really thought I was gonna make it in the music industry. I believe we could have if we would have kept going.
Yeah,
We just stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because life started getting in the way. Like it's like a lot of dreams die because you still got to deal with the real life stuff, but how much are you going to sacrifice really to keep going and still kind of find that balance in it? And so later on, you know, on the journey I'm now, it's going to trickle to that.
Yeah.
But man, with that rapping, man, I got better. I used to couldn't write. I couldn't write at all. I used to freestyle. And then once I freestyle, I catch the hardest line in that freestyle, and that's always my opening.
Okay.
Because, you know, just like if you're writing a paper, you need an attention grabber.
Yeah.
So I used to freestyle, and then I build it from there. Because when I write, I build stories. Like I don't write, like I'm definitely on some double entendres, metaphors. Like I'm definitely, if you catch it, you catch it. Like you can listen to it multiple times. Especially what I got now is way different than what I had back then. I can listen to what I had back then. I was like, that was just the season you was in, the type of person you was in then. Now, you done
evolved. The mind grew.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know more. But, man, music has always been a passion. I actually, I recorded my first song in college. Man, shout out to Southeastern Louisiana. You know, and it was called The Dick Dance. Oh man, shout out to my boy Donovan, man. It was called The Dick Dance. But it was so catchy. Like it was so freaking catchy, y'all.
Right.
I'm not gonna perform it. It was funny. I had the dance and everything. Like I had the vision. It was like, it was so funny. And people actually was vibing with it on campus. So I was like, oh, snap. And so when I came back home from college, my cousin was rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, he started doing it, and it kind of inspired me to get back into it. And then we came up with the name Destin because I was like, man, we destined for greatness, bro. I'm like, man, we can't be stopped. So, and then that's how we came up with the group, man. We got one album out that we did, mixtape. We sold a lot. I don't know the number because he had more control of that. I just wanted to be a part of the project. My cousin, and it was all family because it was called Family Business. That's what we named it because everything we did, man, from the production, from us, we're cousins, and we literally grew up together, type thing, man. We got baptized together, so it was only right for us to do that type of thing together. We had our cousin Tamitra, aka Lyric. She was on there, like she sung on there. His brother Edwin, my cousin, like Ashley, man, she was on there. She had that flavor. We was gonna do another one, but we stopped. It was gonna be an album too. She was gonna be on there. Like, man, we was really like passionate about it. We just let life kind of derail that. But you know, it's still in me.
Yeah.
And you know, I do features. I do features.
Okay.
So if y'all want a feature, hit your boy up. I'll do that. But a whole album, I don't know if I can commit to that. Because somebody was like, man, you should do it because they heard me spit.
Right.
They was like, man, we need that. Like, I was like, I don't know if I can commit to that.
Right. But the music, I saw an interview somebody did. So, with all you got going on, you got the clothing brand, you got the podcast, you're an actor. So it's like the way music is now, you need to have now that the music go with the product. It's like it go with everything else you promoting.
Yeah.
So it's like you got so much stuff going on now. You use the music can promote the other stuff you got going on.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True. I do perform on the low with my boy. Shout out to Mike L, man. Mike Lemons, he's an actor as well. We did our first play together in All Eyes on Me. And we've been locked in literally ever since. And there's even a story behind that even trickles down like a tree and a leaf.
Yeah.
In the limbs and then turn to the leaves and yeah. But man, shout out to him, man. I be performing on the low. He actually the one that got me back on the scene. Like I be performing.
Yeah.
On the low. It was just like I don't tell nobody. It's like it's something I just want to kind of keep to myself.
Yeah. I feel you, man. So from the music, how did you fall off into this acting thing, man? Getting on films and whatnot.
Man, acting honestly found me.
Okay.
A lot of people, if you believe and you tapped in, you tapped in.
Right.
Literally, my relationship with God, because remember, they tell you gotta have your own relationship.
Right.
If you know, you know.
Right.
So, I'm working at Gordon Food Services, man, and I feel so undervalued. And I'm working at Will Call. We end up getting furloughed during 2020. In that time, I end up starting a podcast with two amazing women. We're still friends. We don't do the podcast no more. But we were still friends. It was just like a natural split. Everything ain't like drama. It's just like a natural split because I always want to be in this type of like industry.
Right.
But I low-key felt like I was kind of scared. And they was there too because we all connected during, COVID.
Right.
So that happened. And so we did episodes and stuff like that. And then what 2020 showed me, 2020 vision, because I even made a shirt and all that stuff, what it showed me is that Tipville actually can stand alone. It showed me that, you can kind of really do this. And it showed me I put more value in myself. Because, you working a job, man, you can get complacent. And that was never my plan. Even as a kid, I said that. I say, bro, I'm not got to slave my whole life. I say, dang, that's not living. And so with that, I was like, when they called me back, they ain't have my job. They put me in a whole nother department. They was like, Will Call. They was like, man, you got good people skills. And mind you, if you really know me, I don't like people like that. I got to kind of warm up to you because if you ever meet me in a room, I'm always quiet. And I'm going to look and observe because, you can't always interact with people.
Right. I can relate.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really observing and seeing how the energy is and seeing really, who we get at, too. And so, coming back, right? Man, them people written me up, and I'm cold at what I do. Them people ripped me up. My sister passed away, my homie passed away, all this in the same month. I'm coming back. They don't know I'm still grieving. I'm still not, processing, man. People don't know. I was scared to go to sleep. I'm thinking I'm not going to be here, man. I literally, me and my guys who was cleaning out my storage, I wrote down everything I wanted because I had, my life insurance policy. I'm prepared, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm writing down who I'm giving stuff to, everything. I written it down. And that's how I was going to break it off to all the people I love, man, because I thought I wasn't going to be here. I really thought I wasn't going to be sitting in this couch.
What was going on like that, man?
Because, man, these people were so young. I lost my Irish twin.
Right.
That hit home. We didn't grow up together, but our bond felt so like we knew each other forever, though, even though it was a short amount of time in life. And so it was that really messed me up. And I was like, dang, I couldn't sleep. I used to stay up late. And that's how we connected with those two ladies, too. We used to stay up late and all that on the phone literally, all day and almost all night. because I couldn't even go to sleep, and I had to exhaust myself to go to sleep. So when I went back to work, one thing about will call, which I appreciate, I got to meet people I wanted to be around. So it's owners coming there. So I'm interacting with owners. Man, the owner told me, and it hit home, and it kind of woke me up even more because I knew I wasn't destined to be there forever. They knew that. He was like, I told him what I do. I'm doing my clothes and stuff like that. I wasn't even acting yet. That's what, like, people don't even know. I wasn't even acting yet. I'm doing my clothes. I'm telling them everything. He said, what the hell are you doing here? He looked at me just like that, dead in my eyes, said, what the hell are you doing here? What, for a 401k? He was like, psst, that's bullshit. And I looked at him, I say, damn, you right. My boss called me in the office. They showed me, like, when you retire and stuff like that, how much you can make $1 million in. I had to be 65 years old. He looked at me, he said, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be here. I looked at him and smiled in his face like, you damn right. Because I'm not going to be here. Because I knew I was destined for something better than just working behind this desk. Mind you, I'm getting paid. Like, my thing is I changed the whole pay scale up there because I went to the boss and I spoke up. I used my voice. Because everybody in that company got a raise, and I'm looking like, man, I help everywhere around this mug. You ain't about to do that to me. You ain't about to do this to these people. What people was afraid to do, I stepped up and did. I went to the boss. I say, sir, I'm not going to lie to you. I say, hey, I believe we need a raise. I say, we the only ones that didn't get it. And I say, I help out every department. I know basically every department in here. And I talk to the higher-ups too. So y'all know the work I do. And mind you, they do this on me, and I learned it in a couple of days. And so, boom, I changed the whole pay scale before I left. So I was like, did something good before I left, but I knew I was leaving. Right. Another thing, too, is all going to intertwine, y'all. I'm sorry it's just long-winded, but it all intertwine. Another thing about that, a person passed away. I watched him walk out Friday. He didn't come back Monday. I said, yeah, I'll see you Monday. Dude passed away, right? You know what they did? A moment of silence. I looked, I say, are y'all serious? I say, this man just died. Somebody found him in his house. He was alone. Died. And the only thing you gave this man is a moment of silence? And then it's back to work? I say, oh, nah. I called my goddess that day. I say, babe, I got to go. I say, I'm going to be stuck. I had 1 more year to get my full 401k. 1 more year, and I couldn't do it. I left in year 5. 5 is a powerful number, by the way. And I left in 5. I said, I can't do it. Speed up. I tear my knee, have surgery. I got my podcast going on because I eventually with the girls we split, but I kept going with the podcast. Had my podcast. My cousin was like, hey, my little cousin, shout out to her. We in a new movie coming up. Shout out to Denise Monet, Mo City. I just got casted in that. My cousin, she got casted. I didn't know until we was on a Zoom that me and her gonna play. She played in my first movie and she playing in my next movie. So shout out to my cousin because it wouldn't be possible without her family and my family. Her mom came to me, was like, hey, can you be the red carpet host? Mind you, y'all, I didn't know what that was. And so I go on YouTube University. Shout out to YouTube University. I got my degree multiple times in that mug. Too, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, the freebie. Yeah. She hit me up. I was like, I went to YouTube University. I said, red carpet host. I seen what they did. I say, that's it. Bet, I got you. I go there, right? I started, and this is how acting found me. A lady beside me, shout out to Miss Joan. She said, Joan Montreal, go see her movie Trapped. Kind of gave y'all a little spoiler there. I didn't know who she was. She seen me. She said, hey, you are very, very good. I said, hey, ma'am, you know what? This is my first time. She said, what? You're a natural. I said, I appreciate that. I said, I always want to do something in the entertainment industry, whether it's being on film, movies or something, or just doing this. I say, that's good enough for me. I'm like, you know, it's just something I can do and it's fun. Like, this fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I didn't know I was talking to a director the whole time. She's an indie director.
Mm.
She ended up putting me in her first film, Trapped.
Okay.
And now that's on Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Peacock TV. And I look back at the video when they did literally the rap party for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, we gonna get on Tubi, Amazon Prime. I'm saying this, right? And I went back and looked at the foot. I was like, damn, bro, you know you helped manifest that too? Even though, you know, that's her dream, but dreams connect.
Oh, yeah.
And so all from that film, it had a trickle-down effect to basically now I'm an actor.
Right.
From that.
Yeah. Well, man, look here. Let the people know where can they find you at on all your social media platforms. Where can they get some of that Tipville drip, all of that good stuff, man.
All right, man. Y'all, it's your boy Tipville, USA. And you know what's good? Everything about that is good. Why? Because it's easy to find me.
Yeah.
IG, Tipville_USA. Facebook, Tipville, Tiptastic, Bedford Senior on Facebook. TikTok,
Yeah.
Tipville, USA. YouTube, Tipville, USA. X, Twitter, Tipville, USA. If you want to even contact me about my merch, hit me up on IG
Yeah.
while you still can before this website come back, because I did it twice and I was like, I'm not popping enough. I say the next time I do it, I'm going to be popping enough to where it's going to be on its own.
Yeah.
So you can still hit me up directly. I ain't bougie or nothing like that, man. I'm just a person living out a purpose and a dream. You can hit me up and I do it.
Well, look here, man. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with some more guests. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
Life is full of unexpected turns, but your legacy doesn't have to be. At Sims Crown Legacies Life Insurance, we help you protect what matters most: your family, your future, your peace of mind. Whether you're just getting started or planning ahead, we make it simple, secure, and affordable. Have questions? Join our 1-hour Power Hour, Monday through Friday, for a live chat with a licensed expert ready to guide you every step of the way. Your legacy is worth it. Let Sims Crown Legacies help you protect it, starting today.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. Man, I'm here with my brother. You know what I'm talking about? Look here, this brother ain't new to the show, but he is new to the new spot we in, right? So this brother here, man, look here. The last spot we had, the last show we did at that last spot, I had the pleasure of interviewing this guy at that last spot. So now we got him at the new spot, and he got a whole lot of stuff we've been doing and got a lot of shit going on, right? So we got the God in the building. We got Anno the poet in the building. What's the business game? Look at him. He taking a picture. Look.
Man, the God, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
That God got it feeling so.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. You walk up in here, we got red carpet and stuff y'all can't even see.
You like the new set, bro?
Man, say.
You remember the last set?
I remember the last set, and that was beautiful.
Right.
We talking about progress, God.
Yeah.
We talking about the man come in here and greet you with the wine
Yeah.
glasses, with the.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get a free promo because y'all gotta make sure y'all
Right,
pay my
right,
guy, but just know
right.
he coming with the best of the best.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, I appreciate this right here. I had to sit back. I feel like I could. That's why I was. Nah, man. Hey, I appreciate this God on my soul.
I gotta salute you first, bro. All of the progress, right? When I first interviewed you, you was telling me you kind of was just not getting on the scene around the time, right?
Yeah, I've been doing poetry, man, for about like a year and 2 months.
So when I interviewed you, you would like just kind of get on the
Oh,
scene,
man, you were the
Fresh on the
person
fresh.
to even bro, I couldn't believe you recognized me. I'm like,
bruh. From that day to right now, you didn't take off, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to salute you for that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
You always speak life into me like that, God. I appreciate that.
And you had the show this Friday
Yeah.
And We Go Live.
And We Go Live, man.
I couldn't make it, but tell me, how was the show, bro?
Man, so we had to, first of all, shout out to the God, Sky
Free
Free.
was his
What?
birthday show.
45,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
45 years here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The man probably been here about 2 lifetimes. Might be his third go-around. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, but, yeah, we were celebrating Sky Free.
Right.
That's at the show that him and his beautiful wife, Courtney Lynn.
Yeah.
Shout out Courtney Lynn be cooking. They both curate We Go
Right.
Live.
We Go Live.
The #1 premier
At Tribeca.
poetry show at Tribeca
Yeah.
in Houston, Texas. 2222 Emancipation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all have to make sure y'all pop out to that. That's going to be the last Friday of every single month. But yeah, we were there celebrating the God's 45th birthday at an event he calls Mayhem.
Yeah. We brought everybody out for that show, huh? I'm trying to tell you, man.
I can't even begin to list the amount of people because I'm going to forget some people. I just know I couldn't believe they put me on the card. I'm like, oh yeah, it's going down.
Yeah. How you felt? How you felt last night? Friday night performing at We Go Live, right?
Man, I would say I don't ever get nervous.
Yeah.
Boy, I was kind of
You
nervous.
nervous?
I was.
Nah, ain't no, huh?
Man. Know why?
Why?
Because I would have to say, like you said, man. Since last year, I've kind of taken off, and I've been almost on every platform in Houston.
Right.
We Go Live is the only platform I've never performed on ever. You know what I mean? So for him to, I remember he called me one morning. He was like, Anno, yeah, man, I woke up this morning. Like, God just put it on my heart to, like, just reach out to you, like, to be one of the first people I reach out to. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. You're like, yeah, man. Like, yeah, you really got a high character. I really fuck with you. You know what I mean? You genuine. Like, it wasn't even really about just talent like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know I had the talent, but it was just about, because if anybody know We Go Live, they don't really give a damn how talented you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a certain type of energy they looking for. You know what I mean? What type of person are you, you know, because you are who you tied to in business and stuff. So, man, I was just humbled that he put me on there. And I wouldn't say nervous for far as, like, am I going to perform? Just like, nah, I wouldn't even be me. Nobody makes me nervous. It was like nervousness from this is a different relationship. It's almost like when I sit and interview you, it's almost like my friendship is so important with you, I'd never want to disappoint my friends. Right. You know what I mean? To where like, fuck all this, like, you know what I mean? Interviews and perform, like, we gonna do that, right? But it's like, I'm a person who I love my people so much, I want to be there for you. Yeah, I feel bad if you call me and I'm at work and you got a flat tire and I can't help you. And it's like, boss man ain't gonna let me leave or something because I might get fired. Like, man, I'm gonna be feeling bad. Like, man, I'm a whole ass friend, dog. Like, you know what I mean? That nigga probably would have left work for me, bro. But it's, you know, them type of, I don't know.
I feel it. But you definitely one of them brothers, bro. That I know you made a post a few days ago, and so I had to reach out because I felt you on that, and I just wanted to just be a brother and let you know, like, hey, I fucks with you. I love you.
Bro, and I
fuck
appreciate
all that
that.
hating shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
You did, bro. And I'm talking about you came, you covered me, bro. You made sure you reached out, bro, and I didn't even reply. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you knew I, you know what I'm saying? It was like, and then when I did, it was to let you know, like, yeah, bro, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, you just thinking about me, like, hey, we ain't got to talk about it or nothing like that. But, yeah, you know, and it's rare to ever see me getting some type of stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, I just knew. I was surprised. I'm like, I know, I like, Anno gotta be getting. I just figured you was getting nothing but love out there because you give so much love.
Damn, bro.
So I just like, you gotta be reciprocating back.
That's what you, that's what you would think. That's wild. That's what you would think.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, like a poem I have, you know, called Love and Hate, it comes with it.
There you go.
Know?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You would love them, but they will hate you, and they love it when they hate you. Like, they're going to love all of your negative ways, all your low vibrations. You know what I'm saying?
And they come with this walk, too.
It come with this
walk.
walk.
Some of that energy come with this walk. And like that's why I told you I get some of that shit, too. But I don't even give it I don't give it no energy.
Bingo. And that's what I'm learning from y'all.
And by giving it energy, I see it, but I don't really acknowledge it.
Correct.
I see 360 degrees of a vision though, but I see it, but I ain't focused on it. I'm over here with it.
Correct.
I'm over here. I'm just shining. I'm just being what I am. You feel me?
And that's
what I'm telling you. Just keep on grinding, keep on shining, and let that be what it is. And like she was saying, it really love.
Yeah.
Some people got a funny way of they don't know how to show their love, so it come across as hate.
My big
but
sister.
It really be like, nigga, I admire you. That
Yeah,
shit,
my big sister Just Drika, man. Just Drika, shout out Paul now, low. My
Yeah.
big sister Just Drika said that thing verbatim. She said it's like you ever seen that girl in school who like that boy, but she be bullying him though
That's the same shit.
because she don't know how to.
That's the same shit.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, that's heavy.
That's
You know,
what
and
it
I had
is.
a lot of people
Same
around me
shit.
just tell me some real shit. You know what I mean? That way for real, like
That's
what
it's
you
crazy
just
like
said.
that. Some people really still don't know how to express that shit.
They don't know how to express it. Yeah, So I be chopping it up with a few people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who like just give me real shit like that, man.
But it come with it. It come with it, and so I just keep being Anno. Cause like I said, man, you a genuine brother. Like I said, when I did the Artist Access experience, and I wasn't expecting to see you,
bro.
boy,
I
that
owed
was
you
the
that as a
biggest-
friend,
man.
You hear me? That's crazy. That go back
was
to what I was
love.
saying,
That's what I'm
God.
about.
Cause you remember, I don't know if you don't know, you
That
had set
was
this, you
love.
been set this interview up though. You remember?
Yeah.
And remember, I didn't
you
make
couldn't
it.
make it, but
You feel what I mean? But I'm like, that go back to like, oh nah, homie.
Yeah.
I was so happy that the Most High allowed me, you know what I mean, to be able to be the profile of poet I am now, right? To where now, like, okay, I know you appreciate me, period, right? But it means something more. I come up in here and it's like, hey, what you need from me, God? What you want?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
You came here ready to fucking do
What?
whatever, like
Like what?
You're like,
Like people don't even know. Like what? He out here, hey, that boy, I came in here giving that boy what you need, everything. Boy, I was emptying the clip for
That's
the
real.
God,
Hey,
bro. Like,
that's
yeah,
love.
man,
That's
you deserve
love.
that.
So,
And a
like
lot
I
of y'all know y'all owe that in
Yeah.
righteousness.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Y'all know what's up with the God right here, man.
So man, bro, you hosting. You got the Thursday. What is it called? The
Smoking the
Smoking
City,
the City.
open mic every
Open mic.
Thursday.
You hosting them things,
At 4 Gents Bar and Lounge. And that show is curated by me, Anno the Poet, Damon Saunders, Just Drika, Black Swan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out Taste Buzz, my God, man, who made it all happen in the beginning, man. Shout out Rodney. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that hosting thing? You comfortable with it now, huh?
I'm comfortable with it.
You in that lane now.
I'm in that lane, but a lot of people don't know that's not my first hosting because me and Black Swan, we actually host a monthly erotic show called Poetry Pornography.
Yeah,
which
y'all
is
just had a show yesterday.
The last night was a movie. You missed it. That's what happened. You should have been there. Where was you? You wasn't doing nothing? You was at home? Huh? Yeah? What you been betting on them sorry ass Knicks? My bad. I don't mean that. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, I was home on some back pain shit. Look, I'm in here not going through it, but hey,
Nah, you
I was
good.
supposed to perform at that show. Actually.
Yeah.
Kill Max.
Yes, girl. Yeah. Shout out Climax, man.
I say Kill Max. I be Climax.
Nah,
I say
you
Kill
all right.
Max.
You all right.
Yeah.
Climax, she did her thing, God.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Climax surprised a lot of people. She did her thing, man.
So
Shout out.
So was it
everybody.
open mic? It was open mic.
It's an open mic. Poetry Pornography is an open mic. It's a monthly show curated by Black Swan and myself. Of course, y'all know it's a Black Swan
Did you
production. I did spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, I got me a little erotic one or two in the bag.
I got a couple in the bag too. When I talked to Kill Max, Climax, she was like, "You do erotic poetry?" I said, "I got some of that. I do all that shit."
I'm gonna keep it real. This is breaking news. I did not know that.
I got a couple tucked away too.
So, okay.
Yeah, you gotta have some for every little lane.
And do you got at least 3 of them?
I got like 4 of them.
You got 4 of them?
Yeah.
We can get that's a feature. Okay, bet. Hold up real quick. Let me tell Black Swan.
And I got one of them nastier than the other ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. That's
the other two a little more. They're more lovely, but they get a little explicit too. But
okay. So you got 4 for a feature. I just got to make sure Black Swan know that. You know what I mean? Because we got a little feature list that we.
I've been trying to get on Black Swan her lane because that what they do.
What's up? I'm on the phone with Black Swan right now.
What up,
everybody.
Black Swan?
Yeah, we live right now with Siraj. You know what I mean? Doing a podcast interview right now. We live. We got you on live right now.
We gotta get her back in the hot seat too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. What's the word, man? So Siraj say, what's up with that poetry pornography feature?
Yeah, I got about 3-4 erotic poems tucked away. You know what I'm talking about? Look.
I didn't know what you was working
I know y'all know. Y'all don't be knowing, but I got some of them.
So what's up with him? So after June, what's up with him in July?
I already have a July.
So August?
August, we're going to have to put some feminine energy on the mic because I got 2 males back to back.
Okay, so what we gonna do? We finna work the God up in there because I ain't know he had this.
So,
Yeah. So
in the meantime, he can come out there and get on the open mic and show us what he's working with.
I'm about that.
Get the ladies excited because
I'm
I
about
have
that.
features on different shows.
Oh yeah, and I know you can get them on. Yeah, we ain't just got to get them on that one. We can get them on a different one.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you'll throw them on the Evolution of a Grown Ass Woman. You'll throw them on any one of y'all. We didn't even know you rock like that. So okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right. I got the seduction layer coming up.
Okay.
It's erotic poetry, burlesque dancing, and the art of seduction. Some kinky shit.
Okay.
I think that's the one for the God.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm on that one with the God too. Okay. That's a bit. Hey, I'm about to get back to it though, Black Swan, man. You got anything you want to tell her? You want to tell the people anything before you leave?
Hey, this is Black Swan. Y'all tune in and catch me on all social media platforms at blkswanportrait.com. I have the Evolution of a Grown Ass Woman coming up June 14th. I'm closing out the Fade to Black Arts Festival with guest ambassador Felicia Rashad. Man, y'all don't want to miss that one.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. We there.
That way, God. I love you, God.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. So Anno, bro, you gotta spit before you leave here today, bro.
Oh, for sure.
So we're gonna wrap this thing up and then gonna get to the performances. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
that way. Let's go.
So look, man, y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
That way.
Poetry over beat. My homeboy made that track, yeah. That shit came with too. Yeah. Damn, I can't get a hug or a kiss. So why can't you clean up the house and have a cooked meal sometimes when I come home?
I'm not your mama.
And I ain't your daddy either.
Look, I already told you I'm not gonna be dealing with you if you're gonna be doing all this going out of town. I already know you got a female up there, that's why you going.
I was looking for you, but I didn't see your car. Okay. What you looking for my car for?
D-Ray must got it again.
So how did the interview go?
I had to reschedule. If you would have given you a debit card to get some real gas money, I would have went.
Okay, so where have you been? You've been gone in the car all day. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is there anyone else?
Look, I'm myself up on it.
You are my husband. You've been gone all night, and you don't think I should question you about it?
I don't put nothing past these hoes, you feel what I'm saying? They get all dressed up and go out to eat with their work husbands, you feel me?
Babe, let me just talk to you about some business.
Not at the moment. I'm a little busy.
We can talk about it on the way. You want to take my car, yours?
No, I'm gonna need that time alone in the car to think. I'm going to lunch. I'll be back.
First they get busy, then they get distant.
Hey y'all, man, this is your boy Tipville, USA. Hey, this one gonna be for the ladies, alright? I'm talking to y'all. Patience is a virtue. I'm not the ones who hurt you. I'm where you want to be. The one you've been searching for all your life. You're my goddess, you're my wife. I'm a chef in the kitchen. If your boy forgot to mention, I love your dimensions. Out this world like dimensions. Close our game 7, tell them lames to go fishing. We out for the night. No drama in our life. The only thing I require is peace in my life. They thought you was trash, but I knew better. I can be your Captain Hook and you can be my treasure. Mesmerized by your eyes, turned on by your vibe. You're my Thundercat, a.k.a. my slip and slide.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
I said I'm dripped in my amethyst. I spit like an analyst. I live a lifestyle with the rich and glamorous. My life right now cause I stick to the manuscript. My life's bright, how the kids 7 candles lit. I'm about to God's biz, I'ma handle it. Word to my heavenly father and holy mother, we all plan for this. Stones round my neck, hand, wrist, gigantorous. Connect me with the ancestors like an amulet. Your heart scandalous, Bars kinda arrogant, so God sent the gifted and talented. I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet and a fan of it. That spit it with a flow and lift your soul like cannabis. Yeah, my lights glow when I write life's quotes. I live my life like walking a tightrope. I balance it. The mic broke, I dismantle it, then put it back together like the resurrector. The mic checker right here's the mecca of poetry's evolution. That orally offer me a better solution. Most importantly, my thoughts free. I'm forever improving. Oh, please don't ever confuse him. You heard me? Up next to the mic is the God, Anno, the poet.
It seems like when I beam bright, I reach heights of unforeseen sights. I mean, even my red flags be green lights. Stop. Don't act like you don't see the signs. Scholastic scholars even ponder and wonder, how could I ever be matched up with these docile minds? When I shine through my third eye, my lines fly sky higher than the rest. But I admit to y'all, simplicity is best. But nonetheless, I attest, that keeps me grounded. This shit will be an intellectual punishment for you clowns. You're gonna see them pouting. Square root of that is how you lack the ability to listen, so I need you to keep up, peep the mission. See, most of y'all are the type to give me love and daps behind my back, but try to reduce and subtract the stats of this new jack. But when I'm on stage, I'll prove that I'm that. So don't rack or scratch your brain, you know I'm really bad. Who's ready and willing to put their resume up to the ceiling against this righteous villain? I'm a wizard with words, nouns, verbs, colloquialisms. I'm box office. Glad we got witnesses. Get you some tickets. Yeah, we gonna make a killing as I display this killing. Lord willing, you make it. I'm real as they come. You faking. Let's get some straightening. Yeah. Flatline. Shh. Moment of silence. You little niggas might want to go to bed. I don't think y'all ready for this violence. I am never motivated by hatred. I'll take your favorite shapeshift and discombobulate they wavelengths and egos on stages. I'm the one that beginning to believe is levels to this matrix. Take a chill pill if you will, then part from me. Blue or red you see, but pardon me. I tend to part ways with partially invested parties seeking to make a profit off a part of me. I understand the art of war, picture perfect, Warhol, Basquiat. Better yet, like Esau, I've been a threat. Kill everything when I spit, you niggas just do a little bit. Poetically, I'm the veteran. Confidence of a god when I'm in the presence of you peasants. Disrespectfully. Now open up your mind and let me put this head in. Now I'm stroking you intellectually. My motion resembles oceans. Currently, I'm the new wave, so the title is undeniable. I've been watching some of you washed up idols become our rivals. I will dry clean in 360 cycle. You've seen what I can do. Poetic God, with these words I can revive you or take the life from you. The riots that I incite when I write are rebellious, twice removed. I'll separate your generational relationships if I combine the two. I'm revelrous and I'm purposive. Rebellious, but I'm purpose-driven. Decapitate you sneaks for free. Have Courtney Lynn be cooking succulent serpent dishes. Knowledge is in the power. Power ain't in you, feeble fools. Piece of shit hypocrites probably pledged y'all allegiance at school. Y'all choose to be some fools, do as y'all told and don't think for you. Y'all wordplay be nice, but y'all material is unbelievable. Don't feed me that shit, I need food for thought. And as we end this expedition, thank you all for bearing witness to this excellent exhibition of me exercising this exorcism, and I did not burn 1 calorie. I shackle the feet of jackal jackasses who try clowning me. Reigning supreme forever over you benevolent devils. Fortress shelter can't help you escape this reign of terror. Thriller in Manila, no contest, I'm iller. Y'all styles are filled with filler. I'll bury y'all in the river. Water boat you and choke you, piranhas eat you for dinner. Oblivion where I send you, you losers can't see a winner. And remember, you will love them, but they will hate you. And they love it when they hate you, and that way.
Yeah, that nigga said. He said, benevolent devils, huh? Yeah, man. Once again, man, we had another dope show, man. So look, man, y'all stay tuned next week for the same show, same time, same place. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
That way.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.